Good holy everyone, I am Sarmina A. Sahidin, your teacher for today. And today I will share to you a story about the Chinese literature. Ancient literature is a precious cultural heritage of China's several thousand years of civilization. The Book of Songs, a collection of 305 folk ballads of the Western Zhou dynasty and the spring and autumn periods, compiled in the 6th century BCE, is China's earliest anthology of poetry. Hu Yuan, of the Warring States period, China's first great poet, wrote Li Zhao, The Lament, an extended lyric poem. The Book of Songs and Li Zhao are regarded as classic in Chinese literary history. Later, different literary styles developed in subsequent dynasties. There were piquant prose, magnificent hanfu or rhythm prose, and the Yufu folk songs of the end of the Han dynasty. Records of historian written by Sima Qian of the Han dynasty is respected as a model of biographical literature, and the peacock flies to the southeast represent the magnificent Yufu folk songs. These are all well known among the Chinese people. The Wei and Jin dynasties were a great period for the production of poetry. The poem written by Cao Cao, a statesman and a man of letters of that time, and by his sons Cao Pi and Kaizi, are fervent and vigorous. They are outstanding forerunners of the progressive literature of later generation. The Tang dynasty gave birth to a great number of men of letters. The complete Tang poems is an anthology of more than 50,000 poems. Representative poets include Li Bai, Do Fu, and Bai Juyi, who are the pride of Chinese people. The Song dynasty is well known for its si or lyric. Song lyricists is maybe divided into two groups. The first, best represented by Liu Yong and Li Qingzhao, is known as the gentle school. The second, the bold and unconstrained school, is best represented by Su Shi and Xin Qizi. The most notable achievement of Yuan dynasty literature was the Sazu poetic drama set of music. Snow is Midsummer by celebrated playwright Guan Hanging, and the Western Chamber written by another Sazu master, Wang Shipu, are masterpieces of the ancient drama. The Ming and Qing dynasty saw the development of the novel. The Three Kingdoms by Lu Guanzhou, Outlaws of the Mars by Shinayan, Journey of the West by Wu Qing'eng, and A Dream of Red Mansion by Cao Shugen are the four masterpieces produced in this form during this period. They have been celebrated for centuries for their rich historical and cultural connotation and unique style. The new cultural movement that emerged in 1920s was an anti-imperialist and anti-feudal movement. Progressive writers represented by Lu Xun gave birth to modern Chinese literature. The most outstanding representative works of this era are the novels The Diary of Madman, The True Story of a Q by Lu Xun, the poetry anthology The Goddess by Go Muru, the novels Midnight by Mao Dun, the trilogy novels Family, Spring and Autumn by Bajin, the novel Camel Shangzi by Lao Lushi, and the plays Thunderstorm and Sunrise by Cao Yu. The founding of New China in 1949 served as a signpost for the beginning of contemporary Chinese literature. Work of his period reflect the hard struggle and tremendous sacrifice during the long war of liberalization and eulogize the selflessness displayed in a building of socialist New China. The representative works are the novels Red Crag by Lu Guangbin and Yang Yiyan, Song of Youth by Yang Mu, The Hurricane by Zhao Libu, and Builders of a New Life by Liu Qing. During the 10-year Cultural Revolution, or 1966 to 1976, literature was deliberately hamstrung, leaving a desolate literary wasteland. But since the reform and the opening of the outside world started in 1978, literary creation has entered a new period. Some works of early period of the new era mainly describe the emotional wounds and the people suffered during the Cultural Revolution. The main works include The Wound by Lu Xinhua, The Blood-Stained Magnolia by Kong Wizi, Mimosa by Zhang Shanliang, A Small Town Called Hibiscus by Gu Hua, and The Snowstorm Tonight by Liang Xiangsheng. Some works are called works seeking the roots. For example, Red Sorghum by Moyan, Black Steed by Zhang Shengzi, and Troubled Life by Chili. In recent years, a diversifying tendency has appeared in literary works. Those with historical themes include The Young Son of Heaven by Lin Li, Zengofan by Tang Haoming, Emperor Yongzheng by Iryu He, and Mending the Crack in the Sky by Hu Da, Making a Decision by Zhang Ping, and Farewell to the Bitter Winter by Zhu Yuzhao reflect current real in life. Thank you, student, for listening. That's all for today, and that's the end of our story.